Hi everyone, I'm back with another video of some of the books that I have collected over the last couple years. Excuse me. These are more botanical books. I already did a video on my bird books. I pretty much did all of those all in one. And I just have a lot of botanical books. I don't know why. I'm just drawn to them. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. And it's neutral to where you can use it in pretty much anything. So anyways, let's get this one started with this book here. It's called Flowers of the Countryside by Marjorie Blamies. It kind of has a glare to it. It does have a really nice, pretty cover if you wanted to use the book for a journal. These pages are just gorgeous. There's 224 pages in this book. And you get a mixture of, pictures and words. Some, have a lot more words on certain pages, but, it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. They're just really beautiful pages. Oh, look at that. Where'd it go? That's really pretty for fall right now. I will have to say, let's take a moment to pray for all the Florida residents down there with the hurricane that they just went through, because that's insane. I really hope and pray everybody down there is okay and safe. I bought this book off of World of Books, WOB.com, and I bought it off the UK site. I saw this on a YouTube tutorial and I really liked it, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing these book tutorials on here, just to show you what's in these, because a lot of times when you go to buy these off of a website, especially World of Books, they don't give you a flip through of what's actually in the book. So you're kind of guessing on what you're buying. The next book that I have here is Rose Gardening. Sorry. The cover of this is really pretty. I bought this at a Goodwill for $2. This has more of the realistic pictures in it. I personally don't care for these kind of botanical pictures to go in my junk journals. But then again, I don't really junk journal. So the ones that I put together, like I do put these pages in there and I do use them for that. And that's just gorgeous. But I like more of like the drawings, the sketched botanical, even though these are really pretty. This book here has 224 pages. It is back to back, so you're going to have to decide which, or maybe it's not back to back. Yeah, some of it is back to back. But yeah, it's got a whole bunch of gardening stuff in it. So I just thought, for $2, can't beat that. The next book that I have here, I purchased this one off of Amazon. That I do know. I bought it for $14.29, and that was July when I bought it. So this is inspired by Nature Sketchbook. It has 129 pages, and it's really pretty. There's the author. I mean, look at that. And it has pages in here. So if you wanted to even use this as your own junk journal or start this off, I mean, look, you've got pages in here that you can fill. Look at the little bee. And she just has a lot of her sketches in here, and then it leaves you space to either sketch what you want or to write or to add whatever it is that you want to add. Like I said, I found this on Amazon. It's 129 pages. And I couldn't pass it up for all the pretty drawings. It looks like you get more. Oh, look how pretty. It looks like you get a drawing on both sides, and then you get like 4 pages, and then another drawing on both sides. But it looks like you always get something. So, yeah, that's really pretty. It's 8 by 3/4 of an inch by 6 and 11/16 of an inch, and it's 3/4 of an inch thick. The next book that I have is this one? A naturalistics book of wildflowers. A naturalist book of wildflowers. This one I bought at Books A Million for $22.99. I don't know, for $22.99 if I would actually, cut this up or anything. But I thought this was pretty. The flowers that you do have, they do kind of match it up with when it blooms and a habit and range, like dry woods, like where you're going to, the habitat and range, so where you're going to find it. And then they give you if there's any medical uses, and then sometimes if there's like an animal, like here, Wildlife Partners, it'll tell you what kind of animal likes that flower. Now that I see that, we have a raccoon problem getting in our garbage because we live right along the tree line of the woods on our street. And, oh, never mind. It says it's toxic. I was going to say if I could plant that and it got rid of raccoons and they'd stop eating the trash, I would, yeah, but they're toxic. Anyway, like right here, this says that bees like these, bees like a lot of different flowers. So yeah, this has a 288 pages. I'm sorry. This book is 9 inches by 6 inches, and it's 13/16 of an inch. Thick. The next book that I have, Key Guide to Australian Wildflowers. This book is 224 pages. It is glossy. I mean, even these pages right here for the guide is really pretty, and then it just gets right on in there. These are, like I said, glossy pages, so if you don't like the glossy or the shine, these probably aren't for you, but you don't have to worry about things being double-sided. You just have to pick, which flower you want to cut, or, what page you want to use. And these are all flowers that are in Australia, so this is a flower guide to Australia. So I bought this off of World of Books, and it was around €8 and then $2 shipping. Really, really beautiful book. If I'm able to snag another one, I probably would. It's 9 inches by 5 5/8 of an inch and a half of an inch thick. This book here, I also got off of, or no, I didn't get it off of online. I got it at World of Books. Or Books A Million, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of, yeah, I thought I got it offline and I didn't. It was $25.99. I never really saw this book, and this was like one of the first botanical books that I saw. This is super glossy, The Language of Flowers. And then I mean, I just couldn't pass it up. Really pretty. And they give you some info on hydrangeas, maybe a little story, iris. So yeah, this was at Books A Million. Maybe they'll have them on sale. Not sure. It's 254 pages. Oh, and real quick, the dimensions of this book is 9.5 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide and 1 1/16 inch thick. This book I got off of worldofbooks.com. I usually get these off of the UK site. I believe there's only like 2 books that I've gotten off the United States site because you usually end up paying full price for them, but you don't have to pay for shipping. On the UK site, it's $2 shipping per book. So, I mean, if you're putting 10 books in your shopping cart, I mean, that's roughly like $20 in shipping. So it just kind of depends. And the one thing that I don't like is how long it takes, but they're coming from the UK. So it takes anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks to receive your books from World of Books from the UK, because they kind of sit. Once you get the tracking, it kind of sits in New Jersey for those 2 or 3 weeks, or so it says, and then it'll start moving. This book is Richard Bell's Britain. It has 192 pages. It's 10 inches by 7 1/8 of an inch, and it's 1 1/8 of an inch thick. Since this is not a very pretty cover, these are more like sketches and drawings that he did himself. Different wildlife. And then his handwriting. The pages are pretty thick. So these would be, good to use if you want to use these in your journal. Yeah. 192 pages. And I got it for, I think, around €6. Excuse me. And then the next book that I got, it's not in English, it's in Spanish. But I really honestly didn't care because I'm not reading it. I'm using it for junk journaling. So I was able to snag 2 of these because I fell in love with it. So don't ask me what some of the stuff says because I took Spanish, but I took it 17 years ago. So when you open it up, this is what you'll see. It is glossy. Just wait. So obviously in the first couple pages in the beginning, you're going to see pages that look like this. And when I first opened it, I thought, oh my gosh, okay, so it wasn't exactly what it said it was going to be. And then they're all like this. Now, how could you not love that? Like I said, it's not in English. It's in Spanish. But all the pages have flowers on them, and every page on this side is all with a black background. You don't really see that too often. You see them more on white backgrounds. These pages are pretty thick. And it gives you info from what I read on the comments on Amazon, because this is where I got it from, was on Amazon. It doesn't give you too much info, or info that I guess people who bought this book and was going to use it to look up info. It doesn't give that much, I guess, from what they said. Like I said, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, I thought that was just downright gorgeous. And I believe I paid $32 for, whoops, knocked it over. I believe I paid $32 for that book because it was on sale, or was going on sale. So it was between $30 and $37. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock that over. This book I got off of Amazon as well. It was $35, and I just thought I guess I thought that there were more pictures of, you know, flowers in it than the writing, but it seems like there's more writing. I guess maybe I thought it wasn't worth the $35 for what I'm using it for. I'm not saying that the book all in all, with the info and the pictures and the time that the person took, I'm not saying that's not what it's not worth it. This is called the Plant Hunter's Atlas. It has 304 pages in it. Now, don't get me wrong. The pictures that they do have in here are really pretty. Like, that's gorgeous. But yeah, this would be something that I probably wouldn't buy again. So this would be something that I would tear apart. And that's just, you know, my opinion. It's 9 15/16 of an inch. It's 7 5/8 of an inch wide, and it's 1 1/8 of an inch thick. This book is called Flowering Plants of the World, and I would buy this book again, and I probably will get another copy, but at first I don't want to say that I was super unhappy with it, but I guess it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I thought, you know, based on it, and the people who had this before me taped this cover up, so I have no idea what it looks like underneath, and I don't want to damage the book to try to find out. This has 335 pages. The illustrations are absolutely beautiful, and they are on thicker paper, and they are back to back. But the only thing that I don't like is that it's not all in color. So they pick a portion of the flower and they only color that one spot or that one portion of the flower, and the rest is in black and white. So I guess if you want something, or you're looking for something that's more flowers that have like the botanical black and white stuff in here, that this would be for you. Now, they do have some where there's a couple colored, but majority of them are all like this, where you're going to get a small flower here and there, or a piece of the illustration colored. They're going to show you and tell you where it's at. So you're going to get a couple of these pages that are big like this. And to me, like, all of this is colored except for these 4 little pieces. And I just, see, I don't understand that either. So, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. The book is still gorgeous. And what's nice too is that, you know, you have half of it up here, and, well, this one you do have to pick. So you're going to have to pick. Some of them, they have them up top, and then in the next section, they have them down below. I mean, it's a pretty thick book. I got this off of World of Books, off the UK site, for around 10 to 12 euros, and then $2 shipping. It's 11 1/4 of an inch tall by 8 9/16 of an inch wide, and 1 1/4 of an inch thick. Let's see. I have this and then one more book, and that's it for this video. This is The Golden Age of Botanical Art. And this book is gorgeous. It has 256 pages. I mean, that just speaks for itself. These are glossy pages. Super pretty. Oh. Wow. It looks like I got this off of Amazon. It is originally $34.95. But when I bought this, I got it for $22.99, which I thought was a steal. So, you know, if I was able to find this book again for around that or a little less, then I would definitely buy it again. And that's why I wish that there were more book reviews on YouTube, because when I see something that I want to buy, I do go to look for YouTube, and I try to find a book review about that before I buy it. So some of these books that I do have with botanical stuff in, I would trade and have a duplicate of like this book or something else, just because I didn't get a chance to have a look through. And even sometimes the pictures on Amazon, when you buy them on Amazon, don't do it justice. And sometimes those books on there don't even have pictures, that you have to rely on the reviews. And sometimes people just want to give their, you know, typed out word review. They don't want to take a picture and upload it and with hassle with all that. So yeah, it's a gorgeous book. Woo! And it is 11 7/8 of an inch tall by 9 7/8 of an inch wide, and 7/8 of an inch thick. Now this one's pretty cool too, and if you notice, this has the same name or company that produces these or prints them or whatever. This right here, I did get off of Amazon. This comes in like, this isn't the book. This comes in a box. You open it up, you get the book, okay? And you also get these cool back-to-back wall hanging pictures. They're included. It's not where you have to pay extra or you have to choose between the book and, you know, this package or whatever down below. But they all have these on here. So I think they include these as being a part of the pictures or plates that are within here, but I'm not sure. This has 224 pages. It's Q Rare Plants by Ed Eichen. And it just like those pages in there. And I think some of those might be pulled from the book. I'm not 100% sure. But it's just gorgeous. And you can see how on the documents they had the botanical theme. It has something on pretty much every page. And it uses that lovely color that kind of coincides with the inside of the box and this color here. So yeah, like how pretty is that? And you know, I would get another one of these. So I mean, definitely I would trade in a couple of my books just to get another copy of this and the one before this, just because they're so pretty. And I only say to have 2 copies because it's nice to have 2 if you're able to, so you can tear one up and use it for your junk journals or however you want to use it, and then also keep one for yourself so it's attached, and if you want to use it as, you know, a coffee table conversation piece, you can. The dimensions are 11 inches by 8.5 inches, and then this is 9/16 of an inch thick. So yeah, that was when I bought this on Amazon. This is normally $50. So the $50 would get you the book. I don't know exactly. I think there's like 20 or 24 of these pages or plates front to back. So that's like 40 pages or plates that you can choose to do what you want with it. And as of July 22nd, it was on sale for $28.99, which is a steal because I didn't pay $50 for this. And if I paid $50 for something like that, I wouldn't be able to cut it up. So I do have some more books. Actually, here, let's throw these 2 in here real quick, and then we'll be done. This one here, A Complete Handbook of Garden Plants. This book is awesome, and it's only one-sided. What's nice is that these flowers are small, so if you do want a fussy cut, they'll fit in a lot of different places, and there's tons of different colors and different plants in here, and there's tons of information too. I bought this off of worldofbooks.com for 8 to 10 euros, and let's see, A Field Guide in Color to Wildflowers. I'm sure you've seen this one out there. I think this has like 400 pages. So, you know, in the front, they're going to give you more of like the white kind of flowers. These are kind of thick pages. They're matte. And then you get into the yellow colors, the pinks and the reds, the blues and the purples, and then your greens. This I bought off of World of Books for 5 to 8 euros. and then $2 shipping. It's 8 7/8 of an inch long and tall by 6 inches wide, and it's 1 5/8 of an inch thick. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like and share. I have a few more books to get up for you to be able to look through. Hopefully you enjoy my videos. Have a great day. Bye.